I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, put your sweats on for me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for you. Let me lay a great time on you. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high, hands up high. Till I feel the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you. When you're in the mood for empathy, just blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you off. Fuck God, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. Nigga don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga that ain't good, came home and sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I know you what you want. Oh, what it justice, put it in the song. Alright.
Yo, welcome to the SC Experience, aka boy Eric, man, and we back with another live. You feel me? Previewing tomorrow's game, Thursday night football. You already know I'll be there at SoFi, so if anybody's over there in SoFi, just let me know. We can meet up, have a couple of drinks, or maybe talk. You feel me? So whoever's going, let me know tomorrow, man. But shout out to everybody that's so far in here, man. Hopefully everybody's having a blessed day today on this Wednesday night, considering night, afternoon, whatever you want to call it, no matter where you are. I appreciate you for tuning in. Blessings to you guys and your families. Remember, tough time never lasts, but tough people do. And you guys are some tough people. Thank you for everybody, like I said, for joining me, man. Hopefully everybody's gonna is having a blessed day and has a blessed day tomorrow. Shout out to Robert Pena. Was good. Jesse Cardenas up in the building. Raiders all day, baby. Hashtag 7 seed, baby. Hey, hopefully, man. Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to the other Jesse. What's good, Jesse? North Cal Raider Jesse up in the building. Bourbon Country Raider. Salute to you. Hope all is well. Let me see. Shout out to Alfredo. What's good, Alfredo? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Shout out to Vic Sacramento's up in the building. What up, Vic Sacramento? Good to see you. Shout out to Robert Pena. What's good, Robert Pena? Chansworthy Evans up in the building. What up, Chansworthy? Let me see. Who else is in here? Shout out to Ray Love. What's good, Ray Love? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Shout out to everybody that's so far in here, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Shout out to Cool Kev. What's good, Cool Kev? Hope all is well. He said, who has the longest intro on YouTube? Eric, Raider, Ben, or Lunatic? It ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me. There's their intros. Their intros are longer than mine. Hey, mine's probably the shortest one out of the three, man. So yeah. Hey, facts. It's Ben for sure. It's Ben for sure that got the longest intro. It ain't me. But I need to change my intro song. That's the thing. I need to change my intro song. I need to change my intro song. I know people like it, but we need to change it. We need something new. We need something new. And I'm thinking of a couple people. But we'll see. We'll see. But guys, let's start off right off the bat. Right off the bat. With a Raiders injury report. There's a lot of reports that came in today. It's crazy because I wouldn't imagine that some of these guys are out. Some of them are impact players. Some of them are depth. Let me actually let's see this. Share screen. Raiders injury. Here we go. Shout out to Tubi. What's good, Tubi? Good to see you. SC, who do you think will be the starting quarterback for the Rams? So knowing that Wofford, I believe his name is Wofford, is injured right now and he did not participate so far in this whole week, or I think he's limited. I think that it will most likely be Perkins, or I think it might most likely be Baker, the motherfucking Mayfield, the commercial Mayfield. That's what I call him. Baker Commercial Mayfield. He might most likely be the starter. But looking at this injury report here, let's start off with the Raiders. Amir Abdullah, full participant, is good to go. Andrew Billings, that's a big blow to the defensive line because Billings was starting to come in his own. Billings is out. Brandon Bolden's a full participant. Curtis Bolton is a full participant. Jayon Brown is out. So that's an impact to our linebacking core right there. Tyler Hall has been questionable. Deron Harmon is a full participant. Jesper Horsted is out. So we're not only are we without Waller, but now we're without Horsted. And now we only left with Hollister and Morrow, most likely speaking. Looking at the rest of them, Josh Jacobs is questionable, which I think he's going to play no matter what. Denzel Perriman's a full participant, which is really, really good for this linebacking core. Isaiah Palomel's a full participant, which we've seen glimpses of him last week. Trent Sage is full participant. Rock Ya-Sin is out. That one's surprising. I got somebody backstage, though. Let me bring him on in so he could talk about this injury report with me. All the way from the Ahern, still at the Ahern over there, man, eating his brown crackers and always 2 for 1. You feel me? And loves them big Shirleys. You feel me? I mean, loves them. He always likes to get physical out here, man. Always got the greatest takes. Is one of my brothers, man. Raider Twan up in the building. Twan up in the building. Yeah, what's good, Twan?
Hey, you know it's always 2 for 1 with Big Shirley. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's what you gotta do. 2 for 1. How you doing, bro?
Hey, man, I can't complain. I can't. I'm so excited, man. I wish we was playing today. You know what I'm saying? But
I know, right?
Look,
hey, I'm so excited. I might do a fucking morning show tomorrow, bro, just for the screw of it, and then go to the tailgate, bro. That's how excited I am over this game, bro.
Hey, why not?
Hey, hell yeah! Shout out to everybody that's in here, man, joining us right now. Sinister just joined us. Was good, Sinister. Good to see you. Mayfield not gonna play. That's all cap. You don't think he'll play? Well, we'll see. We'll talk about it right now. He just got signed. He doesn't even know the playbook at this point, bro. That I'll show you right now in a little because I actually have some information on their team. I'm excited to see Tyler Hall get some major playing time. Yep. Milk a Beezy like cereal was good. Good to see you. Hope all is well. McVay is playing it right by not letting the Raiders know who's starting. That's the thing right there. And I think Twan talked about it a little bit of, you know, they got some quarterbacks out there that could cause some trouble in case that we don't know who's starting at the end of the day. And Max Crosby actually came out and they asked him that. And what did he say? He responded with something along the lines of, I don't care who plays. At the end of the day, we're going to do what we got to do, and we're going to take care of business. So he already knows ahead of time that they don't even know who's going to start. So it's going to be very interesting. But, Twan, how do you feel about this injury report for the Raiders, bro? For me, the most surprising one that came out of left field is Rock Ya-Sin out. I think that one is the most notable one for me.
To be honest with you, I think Rocky Sin he was like questionable. You know what I'm saying? He was floating around. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And I don't want to say I'm that confident, but I think we'll be all right without Rocky Sin. I think
Yeah, I think so too.
I think we got enough talent. You know what I'm saying? With Hobbs being back and Meek playing very competitively. You know what I'm saying? And I think we'll be all right. I think their best wide receiver over there is Van Jefferson. Eh, Is that really a threat? Not really. You know what I'm saying? So if he needs to rest, you know what I'm saying, and then the beautiful thing about a Thursday game is that you have the extended rest after the game. You know what I'm saying? I think they have like a 10-day, you know what I'm saying, until they play again. So if Rocky Sin needs that to get back for the Patriot game, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I'd rather have all our dogs ready to go for that Patriot game because I think that Patriot game is going to be, a game that we're going to have to, really, really buckle down on as a team.
Yep. Hey, I totally agree with that, man. I think that with this defensive line starting to get going, and hopefully Chandler Jones takes what he did last week, it takes it into this week, especially with all the injuries that the Rams got. I
Yeah.
think that this having a good defensive line, you don't need your best players out there on secondary because it makes the secondary do less of a job because they gotta cover less because the pressure's there. And we seen it last week. I think we could all agree that no matter who the quarterback is, Herbert is better than all of them. If we give you a stack. So I'm not really like too flustered of who's gonna start. Is it Baker? Is it Watford or is it Perkins? No matter what, I think this is a good the reason why I think this is a good matchup for at this point right now is the fact that they're missing most of their superstar talent. And we are getting people healthy, like I said. And Waller and Renfro, let me tell you guys this: they haven't been activated. They're most likely going to play against the Patriots. Um, McDaniels came out and said that it's a short week, so they didn't know what to expect from them. They didn't want them to rush them that quick, so they're gonna give them another week, which I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. So shout out to everybody in here, man. I hope Zamir White and Abdullah get majority of the carries too. Jacobs rest up and get ready for the Pats. They're gonna be a nasty physical game. I think Ern said it before. I think Josh Jacobs does his best when he's questionable. He was questionable the last 2 weeks, and he, god damn. Hey,
Look,
that you got?
hey, look, and I'm glad you said that because I'm not trying to accuse my own team of
Yep.
cheating, but I there's something wrong with. They need to check Josh Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? Like you tell me he got a calf and he ran for 300 yards, and then you know what I'm saying. The next
Facts.
game he got down, and you know what I'm saying. Like, did you really have a calf? Are we just saying you had a calf and you didn't really have a calf? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So but I'll say this, man. Josh Jacobs is doing amazing things this year, and I've said it multiple times. I think the difference between what we've seen in the past from what he's doing now is he's really been diving into the tape. You know what I'm saying, and breaking down. You know what I'm saying, those extra yardage opportunities, and I think he's taking advantage of those. And then he also changed, how he's eating. You know what I'm saying, and that people that know when you change your diet, you know what I'm saying, and start eating more healthy, you realize that you'll have more energy and you'll have, more than you thought you had. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
cheers to him for doing that for himself and his career.
Yep. And shout out to Big Worm that just joined us tomorrow. Big day. Salute, fam. Salute to you, brother. Hope all is well. Since this is, I have a feeling Mayfield might play limited fashion. And I think that's what we'll get to the quarterbacks, but I think that's something they might do. Like put out Baker and then switch him for Perkins, have them run maybe a read option or something because they're more mobile. And I know you've seen a lot of tape on their quarterbacks or backup. You know how much mobility they bring to the table.
Mhm.
And at the end of the day, I think that's what's going to happen most likely. They might change up the quarterback here and there, first quarter, second quarter, like a preseason game, just to try to catch us off guard. But at the end of the day, I don't think he'll catch us off guard. But I mean, it's a smart decision for them because Mayfield doesn't know the playbook yet. They gave it to him. He's not going to know it on a short week. And it's better for him. And I heard Wofford might be injured, and we'll actually look at their injury report leading into that. Aaron Donald is officially out. Like I said, he's out. So that's a big blow to the defensive line and there's defense in general because we all know Aaron Donald is the main reason why a lot of these guys get paid at the Rams to somewhere else because he brings a lot of pass rush up the middle. Troy Hill's questionable. This is their starting corner. I believe he leads them in interceptions, even though they don't got too many. He's got 2. So I think he leads them over Ramsey. Trayvon Howard, their other linebacker, Terrell Lewis, both out. David Long Jr., their other defensive back, is out. Lance McCutcheon, which is their like 5th string receiver, I believe, is questionable. Ben, I can't say that shit. Their other receiver is a full participant, so he will be a go. John Wofford, who I just talked about, the other quarterback, is questionable. He's been limited all week except for Monday where he did not participate. Then you got, of course, Brian Allen, Tyler Higbee, and Ty awful participants, and Brandon Powell questionable. So off of this list, what catches me is that a bunch of these guys are receivers with already Cooper Kupp out and Allen Robinson. They might have to rely on, like you said, Van Jefferson and maybe like a practice squad guy that hasn't got any playing time. And as far as the rest of them, their defense took a lot of depth hits. What do you think about their matchup here?
I see a lot of injury, and it's bad because they're already. It's not their starters. It's almost like their second stringers are getting hurt too. So it's like, I hate to say it, but there must be something in that LA water over there because both LA teams got the same got injury issues. That still leaves, and you know, outside of the injury list, that still leaves Ramsey. You know what I'm saying? That still leaves dude from the Seahawks. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. The middle linebacker. So they still got something on the back end, but their front end is definitely going to take a hit without Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald is the, you know, he is the force that keeps that defense intact.
Yep. And shout out to and it's Bobby Wagner, of course, the middle linebacker.
Thank you. Why was I drawing a blank on him? Yeah.
Yep. Bobby Wagner there. He leads them in a lot of categories. He's like that Denzel Perriman type vibe where he brings a lot of pass rush too when he's blitzing. So that's something very interesting. And shout out to let me get to some of these comments. Shout out to Jaw Raider. What's good? Good to see you. I heard they only have one starting offensive lineman out there. Yeah, pretty much. That's how it's looking like. Which we gotta take care of it. I want to take care of it. But yeah, let me see. I hope we play as balanced as we did last Sunday on both offense and defense to smack Mayfield around. I hope so too, man. Masterson needs to get their shit together because the Chargers went right at him when Jaron Brown went down. Yeah, and I heard Diablo might come back. I don't know the rumblings on that. Hit them like subs to Twan. Facts, man. Go sub up to my boy Twan, man. And he got a lot of things in the works, man. So you do not want to miss it at all. Rams are the new Raiders where veterans go to get one less paycheck. That's what it is, right? So let me actually change this because now we're going to talk about the actual matchup between these two. Let me actually.
And a huge paycheck because Bobby Wagner's check was huge going over to the Rams.
Shout out to NorCal Raider Jets, man. I appreciate that. Let me actually share my screen because I'm bringing the presentations back. So it gives us a little bit more of an insight on stuff. Shout out to NorCal Raider Jesse for dropping the leaks, man. I appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Dirty Low. Dirty Low's up in the building. What's good, Dirty? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Alfredo. Shout out to Anthony Provincial. What's good, man? Sinister. Everybody up in here, man. I appreciate you guys that are just tuning in. So look it. Let me actually put us right here. Oh, it blocks it. Okay, wait. I'd rather do this one. Hold on.
Hey, just move us around, make it work, man.
Yep. So here we go. So this is the Rams season up to this point. So I went back and I went to go look at everything. A shout out to Westside Media saying salute Brown Cracker and Tall Midget. Fuck you, Ern. But here we go. This is the Rams season up to this point because I know some people don't watch other teams, but here we go. So week 1, they played the Bills, opening the goddamn the season, and they got destroyed. They got absolutely smacked. I mean, the Bills were dominating. We knew the Bills were gonna be like that. They go on to week 2 and they end up defeating Mariota and the newly built team in Atlanta. They beat them by a score of 31-27. And at this point, they still got Matthew Stafford. They still got Donald. They still got everybody out there. They go to week 3 and they end up beating the Cardinals by 8 points in a very defensive game. I mean, that game was very goddamn defensive. And then week 4, they go over there, they go play the Niners, and they get absolutely blitzed. And what I mean is that their defense, the 49ers defense, was all over the Rams offense. Their rushing attack was attacking on all cylinders, and it was too much for the Rams. So they lost their score by 24-9. They go to week 5. They go to Prescott and the Cowboys. And with Prescott out, Prescott was, of course, out. There was still no problem with the Cowboys taking care of business. Cooper Rush goes out there, scores multiple touchdowns, and ends up beating Matthew Stafford and the Rams 22-10. Week 6, with the Panthers having no idea what direction their team is going, the Rams took advantage of that and won by 2 touchdowns on that game. They go to week 7. Once again, the Niners again sweep the fuck out of the. It's like us and the Broncos. We always sweep them. For the Niners, they always sweep the Rams. Like, they can't get enough. And I got somebody else backstage, man. He just shouted us out in the chat, and you see him in there, man. One of the realest dudes, man, that I started off this shit with, man. And you already know, you see him a lot on the channel, man. He's like a big groupie, if you want to call him something. Shout out to this guy, this boy Ern up in the building.
That's a hell of an intro, bro. That's fucked up, bro. Okay,
Hey.
I got you, E. I got you.
Hey, that was the most sweet and sour intro I ever heard in my life, dog.
Fuck. Okay, I'll take it though. Okay, whatever. I'll roll with it. How
Shout
y'all
out
doing
to
this
the
evening?
numbers. Hey, chilling, man.
Sometimes, sweet and sour smack. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Right. I love some
Fact.
Sour Patch Kids.
Facts. Shout out to the numbers up in the building, man. Shout out to Jesse. And follow Eric on Twitter. You already know what it is. And Ern just made a Twitter, so you know he's about to rant. Like
Ern just
50
made a
times about-
Twitter. Can you believe that shit?
Hey,
Oh, it's
Ern's
about
about
to
to
go
go.
down.
snap.
Ern's gonna start Twitter beef on all cylinders, bro. We already know how he is in the chats right here. Imagine him on Twitter, bro.
Hey,
After
but the
games.
thing is, that's not just me in the chat, bro. That's just how I am, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
like these keyboard warriors. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Facts.
he gonna be in jail the first week, dog.
That Twitter jail. Elon Musk is gonna put him in jail.
Look, this is my second Twitter account. They suspended my first one permanently. I had to make a whole new one for my Westside Media page.
We gotta keep Ern off of Raider Nation Twitter over there, man. Shout out to Raider Hollow. What up, SC? Let's turn these lamps to some birria tacos tomorrow. Hey, facts. I need to get some action. I'm going to LA. I gotta go hit up this truck. Shout out to Dirty Eric up in the bit. What up, fellas? Yo, Ern, where that gas at? Oh, there you
Right
go.
here.
God damn, that looks like a goddamn popcorn fucking bag. God. Shout out to Owl's Ghost up in the building as well, man. If you guys can't hit that like button for me, and I appreciate you, Jesse, man, for dropping the links. So we're on week 7. Now we go on to the next week, right? We have week 8 where they go to the Bucks where they're struggling. And they still win at home. The Rams win 16-13. The Bucks still beat the Rams 16-13. And then once again, the Rams meet up with the Cardinals. They get smacked. Then Stafford returns only to get beat by Andy Dalton. See how I put that there? Stafford returns only to get beat by Andy Dalton, but I can't make fun of him because our team got absolutely smacked by Andy Dalton. And the New Orleans Saints 27-20. With Stafford out, then he became out again with the concussion in week 11. He goes to a tough Chiefs team, and of course, the Chiefs were on momentum swing and they smacked the shit out of the Rams. Moving forward, week 12, they had to face Seattle and Geno Smith, and Geno Smith puts up a performance. If you want to know something about Geno Smith, bro, Geno Smith had 2 receivers go for 100+ yards. Tyler Lockett and DK Metcalf both put 100 yards each on the Rams defense.
And that's
last
well over.
week.
That's well over their averages. They only average fucking 59 and 61 yards each.
Yep. And now, as you can see, now they are at SoFi to face the Las Vegas Raiders team that they are on a 3-game win streak. That's on the 3-game win streak, of course. Right there. That's a little bit of an insight on the Rams. And this, I'm going to just do it quickly. We all know the Raiders, how they were. I just broke it down here if you guys want to read it. But practically, we started off horribly. I mean, we were already calling for everybody's head. Some people were calling for Derek Carr's head. Some people like me were calling for Josh McDaniels and Mark Davis. everything was all over the place. We go into Chargers, we lose, and then we lose in overtime to the Cardinals, blow a 17-point lead where Renfro ends up fumbling, and then we beat, and then of course we suffer a loss to the Titans where Waller couldn't even pick up a goddamn catch. And then another AFC West matchup against the Broncos, we smack them, and I think I put the Cardinals twice. That's where I fucked up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm looking like,
That's
what the hell?
That's a typo. I'm sorry. It's a typo. Went back to
Is that
AFC
supposed
West.
to say the Texans?
That's what I meant. Okay. Then with back-to-back AFC West matchups, they go to Arrowhead with a very close game. We lose by 1. We go for the 2-pick conversion. We don't succeed. Now the Texans is week 7 actually. We bounce back against the Texans. We smack them on all cylinders. Our offense looks like they're clicking, but then we get absolutely blitzed and bull rushed by the Saints. They say shut the fuck up. Then we go to Jacksonville, lose that game, and then we lose to the Matt Ryan. But then this is where it gets good. Denver, we sweep them. Then we head to Seattle with the momentum swing, and Josh Jacobs goes on an absolutely goddamn tear. And then we beat the Chargers, and we took care of business last week. So that's where we're at, right? And I still got more slides, but we'll talk about a little bit of the schedule. How do you guys feel about these two teams coming up for this point? Who do you think got the edge? Who do you think doesn't? Who do you think had a horrible season? Do they both have a horrible season? It's all up to you guys here.
Well, the Rams are coming off a Super Bowl. They do have talent. They know how to win. But they're without their starting quarterback, their starting running back, their starting wide receiver. I mean, Tyler Higbee is basically, what is he, non-existent over there? So they don't even have like a top quality tight end. Allen Robinson, they can't seem to get him the ball for whatever damn reason. I mean, I thought they had didn't they have somebody else like, I can't remember dude's name, Boat Ride or something like that at left tackle taking over for Whitworth. He's not even there no more.
I got turned.
The tackle that was starting at left tackle is not even there no more, bro. I think we have the advantage. They are coming off a Super Bowl. It's in their building, but bro, we have all the momentum. We have all of our pieces right now, bro. I think we have all the momentum. I'm just very curious. I was under the impression that Waller and Renfro was supposed to be coming back after the Chargers game. It's supposed to be coming off of IR, but they haven't been delegated for return yet. Any word on that?
They came out and they said publicly that it was a coach's decision again why they didn't activate them, because at the end of the day, Waller and Renfro can't activate themselves. The organization has to activate them and stuff like that. So what happened was apparently because Josh McDaniels doesn't feel confident about it being a short week and them getting on the same page on a short week, they'd rather give him another week and they'd rather bring him against the Patriots because, like Twan said earlier, I think that's more of a impact game and more talent on the Patriots than there is on the Rams right now. And it's Bill Belichick, right? You can never doubt Bill Belichick. So he wants everybody out there on all cylinders. So he is, of course, taking precautions. McDaniel's taking precautions with Renfro and Waller, which I'm cool with because at the end of the day, we need everything we can against the Patriots, bro. Everything.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
And this is not the first time that McDaniels has done that. McDaniels actually did that this year with Hobbs. He did that with Hobbs. Hobbs was ready to come back, but then Hobbs, I guess he got the flu or something like that, and he was going to miss half a week's of practice. And McDaniels was like, nah, we ain't gonna trot you out like that. We'll wait for you to come back next week. Even though he was ready to go, Sunday, but he still didn't want to, do that. So McDaniels kind of, I've noticed with these guys, they kind of proceed more to precaution before, just throwing them out there. And again, I'm saying this, if it was vice versa, if it was like, if this was the Patriot week, then I'd be like, nah, we need them now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, I'm good. And on the factors that you just said, they have a whole lot of people missing. And to be honest with you, I think it's just a repeat of what we seen last week. You know what I'm saying? Offensive line that wasn't really, really holding up. You know what I'm saying? We were able to exploit them, you know what I'm saying, because they were on their second and third, string linemen and stuff like that. And I think that's what our defensive line is. And I've been saying it, keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? I think if they do that, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Shout out to Queen. Queen up in the building. What up, Queen?
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Eric gonna start blushing.
Shout out. Why do you always gotta say some shit? That's why I smile, because you always have to say some shit. You always gotta make shit awkward and shit. Shout out to the numbers. The Chandler Jones should have another 3-sack game. You guys think he can? I think he can. I think now well, actually, I don't want to sound like a hater. I'm not gonna sound like a hater because I gotta give him a lot of credit. Which actually, congratulations to Chandler. He became the AFC Defensive Player of the Week. So clap it up for Chandler. There you go, Chandler. Earn your money. There you go. Look at Todd. He's like,
Ladies and gentlemen, you get the clap, and there's a pill for that.
what the fuck? Yo, twat off something, bro. Shout out to Farhad. What's good, man? Good to see you.
Bro, it sounds like a fucking commercial or something, bro.
I know, right?
If you
Shout
get
out
the
to
clap,
Auntie Six.
there's a pill for that.
Hey, also, if you never mind, I was gonna go a different
Have
direction.
you or a loved one been affected or died from this pill? If so, please call 1-800.
Can your wife or girl not get your chub up? How about you go to CVS and go get a Viagra? It works. Gonna be a Raider party. The Rams offensive
headache, diarrhea,
Hey, so that Viagra, you take the Viagra. I hear you only got like 2 hours window to make that shit happen, right?
Bro, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know how to use that shit.
They got some shit called Cialis, bro. Work for 36 hours, bro.
What the fuck? Yo, this is going the direction. Hold on, bro.
Hey, hey, tell me why I could picture somebody calling they boo after they take a Viagra. Hey, only got 2 hours. Let's go.
Hey, we gotta go round 2. What the fuck are you talking about? Round 2. There's no choice. Hey, shout out to Auntie 6. He says shout out to me for Employee of the Month. Hey, clap it up for Auntie 6, Employee of the Month. There you go, brother. Front row parking of the month during peak season, which I'm very thankful for. There you go, Auntie 6. Hey, put in on hard work and you get there. And
you got the front parking spot. Look at it.
Hey, Jesse, you get 100% wrong, Jesse. You're 100% wrong with that shit. Shout out to Sebastian Gonzalez. What's good? Good to see you. Hope all is well. And shout out to Farhan. Hopefully, I didn't skip anybody, Sebastian. But let's move on with this right here. I have a little bit of you feel me? I did a little bit of stuff. You feel me? You see that? Oh, fuck. Wait, shit.
No, we don't see it, motherfucker.
You see that shit? Yeah. You see how I made that slide? That shit looks fire, huh? So here you go. Here's some.
Look at Eric, the college student, making PowerPoints. I see you.
Hey, there you go. You see that? You see that in the background? That's Renfro right there cooking.
I see you, E.
So
okay, looking nice.
Key info.
Thanks to DeVry.
Here we go. So the Raiders passing game since 2021 season, the Raiders have been 7-1 when Derek Carr throws for more than 300 yards, which is best in the NFL. Just letting you know, just some info, some things to look out for. Raider points per game. When scoring fewer than 22 points this season, the Raiders have not won a single game, and they have been 0-for-4, which is the worst record in the NFL. So we got to score more than 22. That's automatic. We got to score points. That's obvious. The Rams rushing defense, and look at this, y'all. Whenever the Rams defense allows the running back to go for 100 or more yards, the Rams have not won a single game, which is the worst record in the NFL. So
nigga,
when
Josh is going for 100, bro.
Then we win. They're winless. They're winless, bro, when somebody goes over 100. Pressure. The Rams allowed opponents to pressure the quarterback, which the Seahawks, they played last week. They allowed the Seahawks to pressure him 34.6% of pass attempts last week, which was the worst in the NFL last week. And the Raiders pressured Herbert 26.1% last week. So, guys, just look at those numbers right there. Just look at those numbers, bro. Like, we're going to get pass rush. We're going to have Josh Jacobs go over 100 yards. Like, I'm just saying.
It's looking good for us. I ain't going to lie.
Wait, so USC students could do something other than screw up the playoff hopes? Hey, fuck you, Damian. Hey, look, listen. You worry about your Chicago Cubs, Chicago fucking whatever. Oh, no, you're a Chicago White Sox fan. Go watch your Chicago Bears, your Chicago fucking, I don't know.
Chicago Cows basketball team.
Shout out to Sebastian Gonzalez. No, I do not go for USC, but I do go for USC. I don't go to USC yet. I'm gonna say yet because we're gonna see. Yeah. Ugly boy, Donkey. What the fuck? Donkey's up in the building. Why the fuck is Donkey? You know what? That's the same guy I blocked earlier.
Pickle chin ass boy.
Hey, that's the same person I blocked earlier. He made a second account. How cute. That's cute. Anyways, fuck you, fight on. There you go, Auntie 6. But shout out to everybody. You're giving me views. I appreciate it. Shout out to Prez too. Prez is up in the building. Digital Prez is up in the building. So how you guys feel about the stats? Do you guys not care? Is something interesting that catches your eye? It was just something to show.
No, I think the 22 points, we got to score 22 points, but I think that still ain't good enough because ain't the defense averaging 24 points a game?
Yeah.
So yeah, that they got to score more than that. But I think we've been clicking, you know what I'm saying, offensively. So I think we don't have much worries about that.
The thing that stands out to me is their rushing defense. Whenever opponents go for over 100, they hold an L. I don't see them stopping Josh like that, bro. Especially without Aaron Donald. Now, that's not to say that that he's the only good player on their defensive line. They got some other players, but you know what I'm saying. Josh right now is in his zone, bro. It's like when
Yep.
Steph Curry get hot, he don't miss nothing. Josh is like
Here we
that
go
right
with the
now.
Curry shit. Here we go with the Curry shit. Here we go with the Curry
I would
shit.
have used somebody on the Lakers team, but you guys don't have nobody like that, so I had to use Steph.
Anthony
you know what I'm saying?
Davis. Anthony Davis. Even though he hasn't been playing for the last 2 games, but it's fine.
What'd you say
Fine.
about Glastonbury Davis?
Hey, 55 points. 55 points, and we won. 55 points.
I
Curry
mean,
dropped 50 and lost.
when?
The game, like I made fun of you like 3 weeks ago, like 4 weeks ago. I forgot when it was. Shout out to Queen. Stack them up. Hit them like buttons if you guys can. Hit that like button. But back to this because we could keep fighting about this NBA shit. We'll be going on for the whole day. Anyways.
No, we can't go back and forth about it all day because there's only one champion, and that's us, bro. At the end of the day, that's it, and that's all.
17. 17. I'm gonna
That's
keep
how old
saying
you are, Eric?
Okay, 5. 5.
That's how old you are?
Yeah, 5. I seen 5.
Wait, 5 grade. That's Eric in the 5th grade. That's a
Fuck you.
coincidence.
All right, here we go. Key players on offense for the Raiders, and you let me know if you guys agree with this or not. You guys have your own players as well, you know, if you want to put in anybody. So for me, Josh Jacobs, you see the season stats there, 242 attempts, 1,303 yards, 10 touchdowns, 5.4 average. We got Derek Carr, 2,980 yards, 20 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and a QB rating of 92.1. Devontae Adams, reception 79, 1,176 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 14.9 average. What do you guys think? Who are your guys' key players on offense?
Shit. I was looking at these numbers, bro. I'm seeing Devontae going for over 100 receptions. I'm seeing Derek Carr probably passing for 4,000 yards and 27 touchdowns. And I know what's standing out. Those 8 picks Derek Carr has. Four of those came to the fucking Chargers, bro. Wait, 2, 1. Yeah, 4 picks. 4 picks alone just to the Chargers. So other than that, you remove the Chargers from our schedule. He's only throwing 4 interceptions on. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I don't know.
And one of them was Waller's fault.
A lot of shit be Waller's fault.
The other one was Foster's fault.
The other one was Foster's fault.
Fucking tight ends, bro.
The other one was DA's fault.
Oh yeah, that one where he dropped it, it like went off his hands.
The other one was straight on DC, bro. That in the first one of the game.
Oh yeah, that one
down
was
the
on
middle
DC.
of the
I know
field.
what you're talking
He
about.
just
Yeah,
threw
that
it
one.
short. Yeah, that was all on DC.
That was
I
on.
ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
when we overthrew Foster. I remember that one. But the other
There's
one with
another one
Foster,
where he's trying
it was
to
in his
he
hands.
underthrew Devontae down the middle of the field or somebody.
Those are his fault. So around 3-4 is his fault. Maybe a little less than that. But at the end of the day, Derek Carr and Devontae Adams, that Fresno connection right now is working pretty damn good. So Tuan, what you think, man? You got any key players that I didn't mention on offense of this side of the ball?
My dude Foster Freeze, man.
Okay.
Foster Moreau. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Better than Keisha Cole. Hey, but not for real. Hey, no, Foster. I think Foster, especially since he is our starting tight end, you know what I'm saying, number 1 tight end. We'll see how active he gets. Because I don't think he's gonna have to. A lot of the times Foster doesn't get the receptions that he can get because he has to be like a chip blocker. You know what I'm saying? I don't think their pass rush is going to be that much where Foster is going to have to stay in there and block, you know what I'm saying, the majority of the time. So he's going to actually run some routes. So it's going to be interesting to see how Foster plays, this upcoming game.
Yep. And shout out to Desert Raider that just joined us. What's good, Angel? Salute to you, brother. What's good, Eric? Should win tomorrow. We have lots of momentum. Salute to the panel and the Raider Nation family. Salute to you, brother. Hope all's well. Shout out to Ron and two against the Seahawks. That too. Alex Bars has been balling. Pass protection needs work, but we could run block like a motherfucker. And speaking of that, putting these
I
two
like
comments
Alex
together. Shout out
Bars,
to
bro.
UL. Andre James has been under the radar. I think most of all the offensive linemen. I think we give a lot of credit to Andre James. I mean, he's
Yeah.
literally the middle. He's the center. He's the one, messaging and stuff like that as well. So I give a lot of credit to Andre James too, man. We got to give some credit to him. Shout out to Desert. O-line is not the best on the NFL, but it's playing as one unit, communicating. I love to see it. Facts. Shout out to Big Worm. Shout out to Sal. What's good, man? Good to see you. Hope all is
What up,
well.
Warren? What up,
Shout out
Sal?
to everybody that's in here.
What up,
O-line has
Queen?
been slowly getting better. Facts. Facts.
What up, Desert?
So
Ray Love?
let me actually put it back. So now we go on to the defense side of the ball. So these are my three people. And actually, I seen something today. Shout out to Icy Nate. He sent it in the Discord. If you haven't yet, go check out the Discord. We drop a lot of Raider news, baseball news, basketball news. We have different channels for every single one. And we always communicate in there. So that's the best way to reach me too. Deron Harmon. So I was right about Deron Harmon. They actually recently gave him the green dot. And ever since then, they were playing really good. So I give a lot of credit to Deron Harmon wearing that green dot. If you don't know what that green dot does, is he practically is the play caller. Practically, probably the leading veteran, the leading leaders on the defense type of deal. And that's Deron Harmon. So
To be even
I gotta
more
give,
specific, the person with the green dot is the one that has a microphone in their helmet that gets the call in
yeah,
from the
there you
coach
go.
and relays it to the rest of the team.
Yep. So I got to give a lot of credit to Harmon, man. Ever since he's gotten in the green dot and Abrams been gone, bro, it's been looking really good on the defense side of the ball. As you can see, he actually leads the Raiders in takeaways. He has 2 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions, and 5 pass deflections. The quarterback of the defense, exactly, UL. And Deron Harmon's been balling, so he's one of the key players for me. Max Crosby, we already know what Max Crosby could do. He's another key player there. He has a career high 17 tackle for losses already in the year, and the year is not even over. He's 10 and a half sacks, 3 forced fumbles, and 47 solo. And then Denzel Perriman, we're getting him back, and perfect timing, and he's using him as a blitz. He's been better at the blitz as well. Same thing with Isaiah Palomel, but Denzel Perriman's the veteran in that linebacking core, and I'm glad we're having him here. 40 solo, 1 sack, 1 interception, 12 tackle for losses, and most of them have been on run plays. So how do you guys feel, man? Let me know about the defense. What are you guys looking for?
I'm looking for somebody to eat that's not even on there, bro. I'm looking for Chandler Jones to have a repeat of last week, bro, because he's going against a fucking. Okay, so last year they had Whitworth as their left tackle. This year they drafted another dude. I think his name was Boatwright or something like that to be the left tackle. He's not even there. They got the next dude in, so he's essentially he's a second stringer, but he's essentially a third stringer. The dude that's starting for them right now at left tackle. So I expect Chandler to eat again.
Yeah, you know what I feel. I feel what you're saying, Ern, but I also want to look at it depends on who's under center. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if we were going to talk about the quarterback, so I didn't want to jump on.
Oh
that.
yeah, we will.
Okay, so yeah, but it just depends on who's playing quarterback, who's going to actually eat. You know what I'm saying? Because they're going to have to play differently.
That's valid. That's true.
But I still agree with you. I feel like whether it's Chandler or Max, I think somebody on our D line is going to
Yep.
still have a solid game because again they're not going against the starters. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely need to eat for real.
Facts. And Auntie6 says, can we give it up for Josh McDaniels and his play calling clock management skills have really improved over the last couple of weeks? And yeah, I got to give credit. I mean, like I said, you know what? I was probably the most vocal when it came to him. Seeing him go from the Denver to here, it was the same shit that we seen in the beginning of the season. And I think he really is trying to clean it up. And he showed me the last few weeks, and I gave it a few weeks. I didn't want to just base it off of the Denver win, but I wanted to really see what he was about and if he truly learned off of the first few weeks and his time in Denver. And he has been getting better. So I give a lot of credit to Josh McDaniels and this coaching staff for really improving and not giving up. The least I wanted was to give up, and a lot of people were talking about this tanking bullshit and shit like that, which I was never on that train. And I'm glad that it wasn't like that, bro. And I'm glad that, we're winning. We're winning at the end of the day. And I'm glad that Josh McDaniels is not giving up on the season, man. And I'm glad that he's trying to learn his best even when we win. You can see that he's still learning. So we'll see what he does against the Rams on a short week. We'll see what he does against the Patriots. And I think the Patriots would be one of the biggest tests for Josh McDaniels if he could be his teacher. And if he could do that and pull it off, I'm going to be very, very impressed with Josh McDaniels. And I'm expecting us to win because the way we're going, but we got to take it week by week. This week we got the Rams. We got to wait till next week to have the New England Patriots. But besides that, the fact is the coaching staff is really doing a good job. So shout out to Josh McDaniels and them. And as far as Big Worm Chandler with another 3 sacks, I hope so. Do you guys know if Jayon Brown is playing? He's out. Sal, Jayon Brown is out for this game. So no Jayon Brown. I repeat, no Jayon Brown. So let's talk about the quarterbacks, right? I actually have them right there. Actually, a slash right there. Wolford / Perkins. I should have put Mayfield in there too. So pretend there's Mayfield there. So pretend it's Wolford / Perkins / Mayfield. We don't know who's gonna play, but just based on Wolford and Perkins,
Where's Ramsey?
This is the offense. This is the
That's
offense side of the
receivers.
ball. This is the keepers on
Okay.
offense. So you got
I'm
Cam
tripping.
Akers, which he doesn't have the best of the season, 101 attempts, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3.3. But believe it or not, he's coming off of a 100+ yard game. And he's literally the only reason why they're in games without their quarterback. So Cam Akers is somebody that we need to stop. And I know it's not no Derrick Henry or Jonathan Taylor, but still, if we get Cam Akers going, it could cause trouble. Trust me. And I'm not saying he's like, oh, we got to be scared. I ain't scared. But he's one of those guys that if he gets going, it helps him out a lot. Just like Josh Jacobs for us, which Josh Jacobs is way better, 10 times better than Cam Akers. But once the run game gets going, the pass game gets going. For Wolford and Perkins, they both have a combined 551 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions. So they're absolutely suck at the passing game. But this is why Cam Akers comes into play. This is exactly why. Because if the run game is going, they don't really got to throw the ball. And that's what they're trying to avoid. Throw the ball and become one-dimensional. And then I would have put Van Jefferson, but I feel like, in my opinion, I think Tyler Higbee has been better than Van Jefferson. That just shows you how much that receiving core is not so good without Cooper Kupp and Allen Robinson. So Tyler Higbee there hasn't had a
I didn't even
touchdown.
know who those guys were, bro. That's why I was like, I thought those were the cornerbacks.
Mm-hmm. So I'm expecting a lot of blitzing, and we'll go to the keys in the game in a little. But how you guys feel about this, man? I know Twan, you said something about the quarterbacks. Talk about the quarterbacks real quick, man. What you seeing and stuff like that, and what are you expecting? Who are you expecting to start?
Yeah, it goes back to it goes back to what Ern was saying, and about Chandler Jones, and we're all hopeful about Chandler Jones and his production, but with these two quarterbacks specifically, and I'm going to throw 3 because I'm going to talk about Baker too. To be honest with you, if I had to choose a quarterback that I would want to play, it would be Baker. And the reason why I say Baker is because these two quarterbacks, Wofford and Perkins, are very mobile quarterbacks. So that means when you have a situation where Chandler Jones is full out rushing and Max Crosby is full out rushing, that means there's going to be gaps where these quarterbacks that act like running backs will hit the gap and get the yardage. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to have to play more contained with these quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have to make sure that they're not, giving up the outside, playing contain, more collapsing the pocket to make the coverage sack type of situations with these quarterbacks. Not saying that they're, Mike Vick or anything like that, but they're more prone to run the ball. Whereas Baker Mayfield, yeah, he can run the ball a little bit, but he's going to be more likely to sit in the pocket, which means if he's going to sit in the pocket, then that means, yes, we're going to eat. We're going to send all of our dogs and just say rush all the way through. We're not going to worry about it. But with Wofford and Perkins, they will squeak out the pocket and try to get as many yards as they can. Yes, they're not good at throwing the ball, but running the ball, yeah, they're on tape, they're quick. And to be honest with you, I like out of these quarterbacks, I liked Perkins. Just my personal thought on quarterbacks. I like Perkins. I liked how he of course his mobility, but I liked how he managed the offense when he was playing in the preseason because I watched him during that time too. But yeah, that's the way the defensive line has to approach these two quarterbacks versus Baker Mayfield will be different. So it'll be, it just depends on who they trot out there, how they're going to attack.
Now you're making me a little bit more worried about this game because those are the kind of exact fucking kind of quarterbacks that we have problems with. Them little runners, you know what I'm saying? Fucking them little Kyler Murray motherfuckers. So now you're making my anxiety flare up. Thanks a lot, Twan.
Well, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm here to let it be known and tell, speak my truth. You know what I'm saying? It might not be your truth, but I'm gonna speak my truth. And to be honest with you, a lot of the times with our defense, the reason why those quarterbacks are able to squeak out, even Herbert and everybody else that has busted out, you know what I'm saying, and got, a first down on 3rd and 17 is because we didn't contain properly. So they need to make sure, looking at tape, looking at these guys, they should know that we should be containing, you know what I'm saying, the outsides so that our pocket can collapse around these quarterbacks and force them to throw the ball if that's the case. So that just all comes to coaching and actually them getting it done. There's been a lot of times, and I hate to say it, our star defensive end will spin move to the inside and there's nobody on the outside to contain, and that's where we'll lose. You know what I'm saying? We'll lose contain, and the quarterback automatically takes that side. You know what I'm saying? Max Crosby does that a lot. And I don't know if that's just him saying, I'm just going to get after the quarterback before he makes a move, or, you know what I'm saying, or they're even telling them, hey, you need to contain. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the situation is because there is nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with Max rolling to the inside to try to get a sack, but there has to be a linebacker or somebody on the outside to make sure that quarterback doesn't come out
and get out of there, right?
Yeah, so they need, again, with these two, if these are the two, you know what I'm saying, we don't know who's the quarterback, and that's a perfect situation for these Rams to keep us guessing. But if we see these guys trot out, then we need to go. We need to communicate and make sure that we're containing more than really pass rushing.
No, I feel it, and I think with these quarterbacks being mobile, it does cause problems. But I think I'm not that scared because they're one of the quarterbacks that they could run the ball. Of course they can, but they can't throw on the run like the Kyler Murrays, the Lamar Jacksons, the Geno Smiths, and that's the difference. Most of their interceptions has been on the run type of interceptions, or stepping up in the pocket and trying to throw it deep. I mean, if you look at Wolford's pass, bro, last week, oh my God, the guy underthrew him so badly. It was bad underthrow. Like he didn't have no throw power at all. That's how bad it looked. So I'm not really that concerned. I think with Perkins, like I said, I like Perkins more too, like Twan said. We've seen him a lot in the preseason. He was there last year too. In their Super Bowl run. I remember going to the Rams game in the preseason when we played in the preseason, and he was out there balling, man. I know it's preseason, but the guy has a lot of mobility. But at the end of the day, as long as we make him one dimensional, we keep him, we contain him, right? We set Max Crosby contain and let the middle take flight. I think we could do a lot of havoc on Warford and Perkins, or even Mayfield if they even give him any playing time. And as far as Tyler Higbee, I know somebody said it earlier. I think that's their number one option when throwing the ball. So I think Trayvon Merrick. I don't think I put Trayvon Merrick on key players on defense. I didn't actually. I put Harmon. But I think Trayvon Merrick is one of those guys that needs to step up again, like he did last week. Last week he went against Gerald Everett, did a pretty damn good job, played better than he usually does throughout the season. So he did better last week. I want to see him again contain Tyler Higbee. Now we go on the key players on defense for the Rams. I got Jalen Ramsey. Of course, we all know Ramsey, man. I don't got to talk too much about him. 10 pass deflections, 1 interception, 2 forced fumbles, 46 solo. Then I put Leonard Sloyd because he's slow as shit now because he can't get shit going. But that's what happens when you don't got Aaron Donald. 21 solo, 5 sacks, 0 forced fumbles, and 6 tackle for losses. And then I think this is their best defensive player out there. And I know it sounds crazy because Jalen Ramsey's there, but just based on this year's performance, Bobby fucking Wagner was probably their best acquisition and the best defensive player out there that is in the middle, roaming 54 solo, 5 sacks, interception, 7 tackle for losses. Something they like to utilize with Bobby Wagner is the same way we use Isaiah Palomau, the same way we use Denzel Perriman. Blitz, blitz, blitz. That's the guy to look out for on the blitzes. Right there, Bobby Wagner. But I got somebody backstage before I let you guys talk on it. And yes, we do need a spy. We do need a spy. And hopefully Isaiah Palomau is the perfect spy, in my opinion. But shout out to this guy behind the scenes, man. I'm a Southern California brother. He's also going to be in the building tomorrow in SoFi, you feel me? So also make sure to hit him up, man. Another one of my brothers, man. Great takes, man. And it's always 420 somewhere. Also, he's got a show later
Gabriel.
today. Raider Gabe up in the building.
What up, Gabe?
What's good, Gabe?
Chilling.
Yeah.
Hey, and SC, you're talking about, a spy. To be honest with you, I don't think we need a spy. If they could just if they could just contain, you know what I'm saying? If Chandler and Max can contain on the outside, I think, and I can say this now, I believe that we have the defensive tackles to get the push up the middle to finish out the job. So if they could do that, then we don't have to have a spy. When you have a spy, then that means that you're lacking somebody in coverage. You know what I'm saying? That means that means there's an extra hole out there in the back end. You know what I'm saying? Because you have someone responsible for just really watching the quarterback. And I don't think we have to do that with these guys. I really don't think. If we can get the job done with our front four.
What do you guys think? Gabe, you're just joining us, bro. I'm gonna catch you up real quick. What is some of your key players on offense and defensive side of the ball for the Raiders? What are some of your players that you're looking out for tomorrow?
Well, on defense, I hope Chandler Jones can keep up with what he's doing. Pretty much, getting defensive player of the week. I mean, hopefully that progresses because little by little you can see him increments getting a little bit better. But last week it just was off the charts. 3 sacks, a couple tackles for losses. All disruptive the whole game. Hopefully that can continue. Max, is just automatic. That's going to be, I think, a given. He's going to ball. Also, Nate Hobbs, coming back, and then Tillery, up the middle, is going to play a big part just because that I think that's what opened up the game up for Chandler last week. And as far as offense, I mean, the formulas there. Jacobs, Adams, and everyone else. Let's give them a healthy dose of Jacobs. But if he's still banged up a little bit, which I haven't seen him on the injury report, this week, but he's banged up even a little bit. Maybe let Zamir get some touches if the game starts off the way we want it to start off. Maybe go away from him a little bit. Go to Zamir. Go to maybe Amir, and give a fucking a lot of a healthy dose of fucking Adams, man. And that's what I think. That's the formula for tomorrow, man. Man, let's get this fucking dub.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So how do you guys feel about the defense on the Rams, man? Y'all think there's somebody else we need to look for? I think these are the 3 main players, in my opinion.
I think Bobby's been a beast for about a decade now, bruh. And Bobby hasn't really, he's slowed down a little bit, but Bobby is still elite, bruh. So you definitely have to game plan for him. Not so much as Leonard Floyd. He's good too, but Bobby Wagner is that's who we got to key in. We got a game plan around right there. Jalen Ramsey's been pretty much motherfucking sourdough toast this year, ain't he?
Yeah, and Ern, I agree with everything that you said. I think Bobby Wagner, no matter what, you got to respect that man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, he's digressed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just because of age and stuff like that, but he is still a man. You gotta. When you get out there and you playing quarterback, you better figure out where that number is. You know what I'm saying, on the field for real. I watched him last week, and he literally met a wide receiver right where right at the point of catching the ball and ripped it out of his hands for an interception. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So but with Jalen Ramsey, people forget that Jalen Ramsey is one of those players where he'll you know what I'm saying, he swings big, you know what I'm saying? He swings for the fences every single time, whether it's either a really good play or he's getting burnt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's definitely a risk taker. And to be honest with you, I think there's going to be a few times this game that he's going to be on the mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he's going to be lined up with DA. You know what I'm saying? I think
Fact.
DA is going to put something on him vicious at least once.
Oh yeah,
If
definitely.
I'm not mistaken, DA over their career head to head has his number. If I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
I think so.
That's one of the reasons why Ramsey's always be like, he says he respects fucking Devontae so much. You know what I mean? Because he's like, every
Their
time they
matchups
ask
are good.
him, who's the hardest guy to fucking to guard, it's either him or Tyreek. You know what I mean? That's the guys he mentions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shout out. Let me just give a shout out to the chat real quick that are just joining us. Shout out to Snoops Hernandez, Dirty Eric was good, man. All eyes on G was good. All eyes, good to see you. Hope all is well. Shout out to Raider Goon ticket holder. He says, "Who's going to the game tomorrow?" I believe 2 out of the 4 of the panel, me and Gabe, are gonna be over there, man. I know we met you before. Hey, we'll meet you again, man. We'll hang
Yeah, I
out.
know.
So,
Later,
so
yeah,
we'll be
I bet
chilling.
that for a couple times.
Yep. So I will be in the building. I'll probably be with a
Shout out,
couple of
Goon.
people you see on panels and shit. I'll walk around. You feel me again?
Well, I'm gonna have
Uh,
I'm gonna have a spot. I'm gonna have
oh yeah, there you go.
fucking a tailgate spot. So anybody's free to come down there, fucking just chill out right there for a little bit. You know what I mean? Just chill
For
out.
sure, for sure.
We're gonna have some fucking, some food, some fucking drinks. We're gonna be chilling right there now. And some music, some fucking weed. Yeah, no.
Hey, I feel it. I feel it. Shout out to Rakers. Shout out to Lou. Was Roses was good. I was supposed to be going to the game, but I got COVID. Oh shit. Hey, prayers to you, brother. Damn, that sucks, man. I would have met you. Hey, stay safe, man. Stay healthy. Hey, go do your best to get
Get
healthy,
better,
man.
get
Go
better,
drink,
bro. For
go
real.
drink water. Stay hydrated. All that. Also make sure that, and also I know Queen too. She was supposed to go, but COVID hit her too. So hopefully y'all could get better. Hey, everybody else. I know a lot of people are getting it right now. So hey, do your
People are
best
still,
to get
yeah.
better. Medicine, all that stuff, man. Stay and there you go. Yeah. Um, Dirty Low let me know you guys were going. Oh yeah. Yup. You already know. We'll be in the place. You feel me? We gonna turn up. I'ma drink. Probably
I'm gonna be
Gabe's gonna smoke.
turned up.
So we'll be all there, man. We'll be
Okay,
there.
great.
I'll be there with my brother. I'll be there with my
Up.
brother. Damn, that sucks. Thanks for the support, of course, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Ray Love, man. But yeah, so moving on here, you feel me? You feel me? I got some keys to the game, and let me know if you guys agree or disagree. You feel me? I got some keys to the game. On offense, oh come on, I got on offense. Continue to use the run game to the best of our ability. Continue the Fresno connection, if you know what I mean. Devontae Adams, Derek Carr, play action, all that stuff, man. And then continue to win and up front, both in the passing and running game. And what I mean is the offensive line dominate. Make sure they don't get no pass rush, and that will help us out on both the passing game, running game. As far as the defense goes, make sure Cam Akers does not get going. Make the backup quarterbacks throw the ball. You make them throw the ball. I promise you, we're getting at least 3 takeaways. Then put pressure on the quarterback using our defensive line and blitzing ability to our advantage. Keep blitzing. I don't care. I don't care if you have to freaking blitz them so much that you have to rotate Palomau and Denzel Perriman. I don't care. Keep blitzing the shit out of them. And then finally create takeaways and make sure the momentum is always on our side. It's all about momentum sometimes. But yeah. And what do you guys think, man? What are your guys' keys to the game there?
Mine is fucking run the ball,
Yeah.
sure, and let's I think right now, dog, you make them be one sided. I mean shit. One sided actually, dog, they ain't got no sides. So, they like an open patio and shit. But yeah, they ain't got no walls up. But it's like they ain't got shit dog right now, bro. They fucking, I mean, no Aaron Donald on the interior. no fucking no Cooper Cup at wide receiver, no fucking Allen Robinson. I think, bro, I think if we could just be play like last week, though, play like last week, and we'll be more than all right. I think we can fucking, I think we can hold these motherfuckers under 10 points.
You know what we can't do though? We can't go in there taking this fucking team lightly like we did the
That's
Saints.
one thing for sure.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
think
yeah,
We
yeah,
cannot
yeah,
do that to
exactly.
them again.
the one thing I do like though is that we learned that shit early on in the season. You know what I mean? That was a lesson learned early on in the season. I think at this point, I think with the what I think that what they know they're playing for, you know what I mean? They know they can't lose another game. So I think they know that they can't take any team lightly at this point. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Fingers crossed. Knock on wood.
I hope
Knock
that's
on
being
wood. Knock
emphasized
on
by
wood
the
if you will.
coaches.
Yeah, for real, dog. Because I think I think we'll be good tomorrow, though. I think we're gonna. This is the
Facts.
game that we have to put a statement on. This is the one game we got to put a statement on tomorrow, dog. And
Yep.
then go 10 games rest, 10 days rest, dog. You know what I mean? And then get healthy.
10 days rest, let Josh get recharged, bro, and come back with Josh charged all the way, bruh.
And
Let's
against
go.
Going down.
Bill Belichick, man.
against a team that's
Yep,
right in
Bill
front of us.
Belichick. Josh McDaniels next week. That was going to be
That
interesting.
one
though.
worries
But
me
we
a
got to take care of
lot
business.
because Bill Belichick is the defensive fucking guru. And he knows Josh McDaniels in and out. Well, he probably knows what he's gonna call before he fucking calls it. That game
Yeah,
worries me.
we got to.
But one thing I think if our defense could play the way it does, I don't think the fucking Patriots can score on us that much either, though.
Oh, yeah, nah. They can't.
You know what I mean? If we keep scoring, if we can do that, that's why I think Patrick Graham's gonna have a heavy load that week. You know what I mean? So he's gonna if the defense can play like that, I think even though maybe I mean I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, it's a game ahead of us, but I think if even if Belichick game plans for us,
Mhm.
DA's too good, man. Josh is too
Facts.
good.
And shout out to Julio Coolio. He says, we'll make the when we make the playoffs. Oh, he's saying when we okay. We were probably getting the Bengals. It's a rematch time because we have a home run threat now. If we had Ruggs that game, we would have won easily. Yeah, man. It is what it is, but we'll see what happens. This playoff race is gonna be crazy though. We just gotta continue taking care of business at this point, man. We keep taking care of business, man. That's the most important thing. And we need other teams to lose. Probably the same way last year, where we need other teams to do our dirty work. And it's possible when you really break down all the team schedules. It's really possible. But at the end of the day, like I said, we got to take it week by week, team by team, and dominate every single one of them from here on out. But we got to continue the momentum. And Queen, I don't know about Mayfield. I think they might rotate him. I think it's gonna be a lot of rotation in that backfield and the quarterback position, especially if like somebody like Perkins, because Wofford is hurt right now, so they don't even know if he's gonna play. If Perkins gets the ball, I feel like he would get the ball in a lot of run plays, like read options and stuff. And I think if Wofford's out there, they'll have him out there, I guess, starting. But I feel like if he does bad in the first two drives or the first drive, they might put Mayfield in and say, fuck it. You know what? What do we have to lose
Throw
at
him
that
in
point?
there.
Hey, and
Throw
I
him
don't give a fuck. I don't
in
give a fuck who it is because Mayfield ain't it, bro. Maybe.
on 2 days. Throw him in there.
Hey,
I don't give a fuck.
something just a little bit off topic, but it's big nevertheless. You guys see Von Miller ACL? Bye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Good.
crazy, bro. That's a big blow to them, bro. That is a huge blow to them. Shout out to Terrence. What's good, Terrence? Good to see you. Hope all's well. But that's a big blow to the Bills, bro. Because that pass rush was so good with Von Miller, bro. So that's gonna change a lot.
That
Yeah,
changes a whole lot.
for me, I think the keys to the offense is keeping it simple. And I've been saying it sounds like I'm a broken record because every time you ask what's the key to the offense, keep it simple. And especially like this week, because I feel like if we could just keep it simple, that we can we can win, but we don't. That means we're also not giving up a whole lot for Belichick to look at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if all we did was run the ball, you know what I'm saying, and Josh Jacobs handled this game or our running game handled this game, that doesn't give a lot of receipts for Belichick to dig on. You know what I'm saying? So I think like Gabe said and like I've been saying, just keep the same energy. Don't do anything crazy. You know what I'm saying? All the plays that we've been playing and running, trust me, they'll work against this team. We ain't got to bring anything out new. You want to bring something out new, bring that out next week. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it simple.
I feel it. I feel it. Damn. How many accounts does this guy have? He has like 30 accounts. Shout out to 2B. What's good, man? Shout out to Snoops. Hey, let me know if you want to snipe him. I mean, you got the range, so you could do it
Hey,
yourself.
subscribe to Red Quan with them 30 accounts then.
I know he got like 30 accounts, bro. That shit
Where's
is
that?
crazy.
Where's that? I got him.
Oh, he gonna snipe him. He gonna.
I'm sniping from the motherfucking panel. Bow.
Hey.
Splat.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. That one I do not know.
Where'd he go?
Splat.
Where'd he go?
Hey, yo, guys, shout out to everybody, man. Hope everybody's having a blessed day so far. Like I said, man, we are here talking about the Rams, Raiders, and anyways, we'll continue the conversation. We still got about 15 minutes before somebody got a 420 show at 720. You feel me? It's 420 somewhere. Gabe, man, we're all gonna roll over there and hang out and stuff like that. But that's in 14 minutes. We're still gonna keep it rolling. So let's talk a little bit about this whole. What are your guys' predictions? Like, what do you think is gonna happen? But first, before that, I actually want to take about bold takes. We always got bold takes every week. Some of us are right, some of us are close to right, and some of us, the player ends up playing good anyways. So what is your guys' bold take? If you have one or two or three or four, let it be known. And don't
already
say
know what Aaron's about to say.
Don't say Keisha
Let's go, Aaron. Let's go, Aaron. Let's go, Aaron. I already know. Come on with it, Aaron.
I ain't doing it, bro. I said that shit last week. He didn't get not one fucking catch, bro. I ain't doing that shit again.
Don't do it again.
I'm waiting on it, Aaron.
Okay,
Come on,
I got
Aaron.
one. Jerry
Okay.
Tillery with two quarterback bags.
Okay.
All right. Hey, that's
Hey,
a
you
good
kind of
one.
letting me down. I thought you was gonna tell me something
Nah, bro, he didn't even get one fucking catch last week, bro. I can't do it again, bro. You got to show me
Hey.
something.
Trayvon Murray gets a fucking pick.
Woo!
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I failed on my prediction last week. I said he was gonna get picked last week, and he didn't even get a pick, but he did play good, so it did help him. It did help him.
That's why I
So there
say
you go.
I think he's gonna get a pick this week. Now he's got a couple of games he's been playing good, a little bit better. And I think this is the game where he puts it together and he gets a pick. I think he's gonna get a pick this game.
Twan, anything? Any bold takes? Keelan Cole gets 100 yards or what?
Hey, you know what I'm saying? He gonna return one to the house. No, I'm saying.
Hell no.
Hey, nah, hell no, he ain't gonna do that. He can barely catch the ball. I got Perriman.
No faith in Keisha.
No love for Keisha today. I got Perriman.
Should have let you go.
He's gonna light up that running back.
Okay.
He's gonna light
What you
up that running
think?
back.
You're gonna put some tackle for losses on that, or you just think he's gonna light him up?
He's gonna light him up.
Ooh.
I think he's gonna meet him at the line.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be like one of those.
Cam or Williams, Kyron.
Oh
Which
yeah.
one you think?
Oh yeah.
Or both?
I think Kyron Williams is gonna have a bigger game.
Shout out to Mr. Took Yourself.
No, I want to know. Who do you think he's gonna fucking light up?
I think Cam.
Cam.
Oh, we gonna light up Cam.
Yeah.
Man.
I think
There
Cam
we
is a
go.
little shiftier, ain't he?
He is, but if he lights him up, that hey.
He ain't gonna be so shifty after that.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah, and shout out to all my mods, man. They all putting in work right now. Terrence, Jesse, Queen. Shout out to you guys, man. Dropping all the links of everybody's YouTube and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to you guys. Stack them up, hit them like buttons. I appreciate y'all, man. Real talk. Pyramid getting 15 tackles. Oh, okay. Hobbs with the Mayfield pick. Okay. I got Max taking it back to the house.
Hey, if Hobbs gets one, he's gonna have to get a one-handed one,
Hey.
dog.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, you ain't never lied, dog. He still got that cast on him.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This might be off topic before I say my bold take, but Terrence just reminded me, bro. This is sorry, Twan. I have to do this, bro, because all week and a half I've been hearing "Judge to the Giants," and I go like, hey, this is Giants fans right now.
Next time you're gonna get my hopes up, could you please take me to a grease monkey? Because I like to get lubed up before I get fucked.
Hey, wait. You said they were getting Trey Turner and Judge.
They ain't getting neither one of them. What up, Charm City?
See, the Dodgers are so good. We
I'm
could
sorry,
get.
Twat. I'm sorry.
Dodgers are so good that they can let go of Turner, and they still have a stacked team, though.
I'm
But
sorry,
they
Twat. I'm
just
so
can't win. They just need to win in the playoffs. That's it.
I mean, the Dodgers know all about having stacked teams and not being able to win in the playoffs.
Hey, Ern, watch your mouth. All right, watch your mouth. Stick to your Oakland A's.
We got money though. We'll see what we do.
Yeah.
You got money, but you can't sign nobody because all the good players are gone.
Hey, look.
Nah, but we don't really need nobody right now. I mean,
It's fine. We're gonna get Carlos Rodon.
You guys got to replace Trey Turner, don't you?
We don't need Trey Turner.
Really.
Nah, not really.
We got like the number one shortstop in the farm system.
Yup. We got farm system, boy.
We still got the
number
whole
one catcher, number one third.
Ballinger. I know Ballinger's gone, but they still got Mookie. They still got Damn, they did get rid of Turner. So who's gonna play center?
No. What's the name? Fuck.
Gavin Lux.
I think he's gonna play shortstop if they stick with this.
Or second.
I forgot the guy from our farm system. Catman. Oh my God, what's his name?
I mean, guys have been wanting.
That boy might take over.
Teams have been trying to get fucking guys from our farm system for fucking, and they don't let them go for a reason. So we'll see if they pan out.
Hey, Otani, if you want to become a Dodger next year, just let us know, bro.
He going to the Yankees.
He's going at the trade deadline. He's going to the Dodgers, dog.
He comes to the Dodgers.
He wanted to come to the Dodgers, but they didn't make him the offer that he wanted, dog. Like before he came, he wanted to be a Dodger.
Come on, Otani. You know you want to come.
If I get it, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. Shout out to Charm City up in the building. The 410. Shout out to Darren Plum. I'm doing the dishes right now. Kelsey said if I do all my chores, I can go watch the Raiders and Rams game tomorrow.
But when did she say you could play though, motherfucking shit?
Yeah, facts. Shout out to Raphael. Shout out to Raider Bob. What are your thoughts on passing on Correa because of the potential negative fan reaction? It's bullshit. Honestly, look, I'm gonna say this. I was salty as hell. But at this point, bro, Carlos Correa is one of those guys that could really bring energy in the playoffs. And all I care about is winning a World Series. I don't care how we do it, but winning a World Series is what I want. And
just like they did
hey, we just at this point we just gotta move on, bro. We just got. I mean, that's all we can do. I hate the Astros, but it is what it is, right? Shout out to Pyro. Pyro up in the building. Charm City was good. Good to see everybody. So my bold take for tomorrow. Let me see. What do I think? What am I going to do? I did defense last week. I'm going to go with offense. I'm going to say, hold on. Let me bring him out. This boy right here, Derek motherfucking Carr, is going to go for 4 touchdowns and 300 plus yards. Mark my words. 4 touchdowns, 300 plus yards tomorrow. Okay. He going to torch.
I can see the 300. I don't know about the 4 touchdowns.
You know what? I'm just. You know what? It's a bold take. It's a bold take. I would have said 2 touchdowns, but that's pretty easy.
Yeah, I can see a 3-piece.
Yeah,
I can see 3. DC 4 touchdowns, 300 plus yards. I know all the haters hate to hear that, but I like that. 4 touchdowns, 300 plus yards. SEC. DC pulling a Terrell Pryor. What, he's gonna run like an 80-yard run or what? Let me see what else. But that's all my bold take. Anybody else got another bold take? They want to put a second one down? Anybody want to put a second one down? I don't know.
Give me Mac Hollins with a red zone touchdown.
Okay.
Oh, you reaching?
I mean, that's what he's supposed. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to be a big fucking target.
I'm playing, man. I'm playing. Hey, he might because again, Ramsey is going. We know Ramsey's going to be on, on DA. So,
Tubby said 5 touchdowns for DC. He said, "I'll take the 5 pieces."
Somebody else got to eat, right?
Yep, facts.
No penalties for Luminor.
Oh, that was a bold one. That one's bold, bro. I ain't gonna care.
Okay, I'll agree. The only way that happens is if he doesn't play.
You know what?
Hey, that'll be 2 weeks in a row, though. He didn't get one last week.
That is true. Back-to-back weeks with no penalties. That'll sound good.
Hey, bold take. He gonna get one in the first quarter.
fucking Twan, bro.
I'm just saying, how many times he does it?
Fuck. You know what I'm gonna say? You know what? I'm gonna say Nate Hobbs gets 2 picks this game on the defense side of the ball.
Wow.
2 picks for Nate Hobbs. Nate Hobbs, let's go. And Pyro said Brown Lot again, SC. Yeah, I'll make sure to actually go over there before the game. Brown Lot again. You already know, man. I'm gonna be going.
I got a real bold one, like my Keisha Cole one last week. Okay, here you go. Foster Moreau gets a rushing touchdown on a trick play.
A rushing touchdown.
Whoa.
So that would be a halfback screen.
It would be something where he lines up at tight end.
I mean,
and,
a tight end.
and then comes into motion into the backfield. And then the snap is taken, then it's like a pitch. You know what I mean? Where everybody goes one way with Josh Jacobs, and it's a pitch to Moreau, and then he walks into the end zone.
Yo, he said Keelan Cole 5 catches and a touchdown. There you go, Charm City. He said that's bold, Charm.
Hey, you on that gas?
Yes, I am.
Watch him get it though. Watch him get it though.
I'm sitting on that gas.
Hey, but
He is too.
Yep. But hey, shout out to long time no see Black Tide Raider. Hopefully all's doing well. How you been, brother? I've been good, man. Chilling. Trying to stay afloat, trying to be positive out here, man. In this negative.
Bro, he's not even talking to you, bro. He's talking to Terrence.
Fuck you. I'm gonna take it as me. I don't care. I'll take it as me, Aaron.
Aaron's a pothead that don't smoke pot.
Foster throws a 45-yard touchdown. What the? Oh shit!
Whoa!
God damn, a 45-yard touchdown.
That's crazier than my Russian touchdown.
You know what? Renfro is on the sideline in a tent and comes out of nowhere and makes a tackle.
When he gets his Willis Reed moment.
12 man. Hey, did you hear the sounds of the game last week?
I was about to go out there and check him.
Yeah, I was about to go out there like bruh, like buddy. I was like, wow.
Hey, did you see Adams and Keelan Allen before the game?
Yeah.
The mic'd up?
Yeah.
Devontae Adams told him, hey, before the game, he was like, Allen, hey, the secondary heard you, bro. He heard that barbecue chicken. Just be prepared. He told him before the game.
Oh, he did?
He still didn't do anything.
See, he also said hello to me too, Aaron. That's why I replied, fuck you. All right, thank you. Shout out to Black Side Raider. Josh McDad's kick winning. But guys, we're gonna end it off here, man. You already know. And don't worry, the party is still gonna go. Gabe got a show right now in 2 minutes. So if you guys can, please drop the link of the YouTube over there for me, please, mods. I'll greatly appreciate it.
Hey, Gabe, we would like to pull up as long as you don't send us the fucking YouTube link to watch your shit.
I know he did.
He always does that shit, bro.
Bro, you know what he told me, bro? Last week, bro, he literally said, SC, pull up, man. I sent you the link. I said, bro, you sent the YouTube link twice, bro.
Damn.
I was like, you sent the YouTube link twice. He just sent me the stream link to like.
I'm going to put it in the chat right now. So we in there.
But, hey, prediction, guys, quickly. I think a win for me is a win. I think we win.
I think we win, bro. I think we make a statement. But I'm a run show with that. I think for sure we make a statement tomorrow, and this is the game that gets us for sure riding high.
Yep.
Well, hey, I'm talking about high though. Come catch me on the smoke out for sure.
Yeah, man. 2 minutes from now, man. Right now. And if everybody can, please hit that like button for me. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe if you're new, and also subscribe to my panel as well, man. What do you guys think? We win? We win or we lose?
What the fuck you think?
Shit, I don't know. My bad. My bad, pimp. My bad, pimp. My
31-17. Raiders.
He wasn't saying it like a month ago, but
I know he wasn't. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, I'm saying we wasn't saying that about a month ago. I'm just saying.
Okay, you know what? You got me there. You got me there.
They flipped the script. So if they do what they did last week, they'll be all right. I think they will.
Okay.
As long as you don't do the bobblehead, Eric.
That's all you've been doing. Hey, you already know, man. Hey, we're gonna be in the place tomorrow. I don't know, Ern, Twan, if they're going. I don't think they're going. Sad because I want to meet both of them, and Ern's always ducking. You feel me? But besides
Hold on. No, we not finna do that shit. Cause last time I was down there, I was on your fucking line trying to hook up with you for lunch. Pause.
hey, yo,
It was me.
pause.
No,
Yo,
hold on.
that
Let me
sounded hella
explain.
wrong.
It
Pause,
was me and the wife that wanted to meet up with you for lunch, bro.
Okay. Still pause, but okay.
And you kept on ducking. You know what I'm saying, motherfucker? Don't give
All
me
right,
that shit.
but guys, if you're gonna go tomorrow, let me know. DM me. I'm also gonna post it on my story when I'm heading over there and stuff like that, man. Make sure I might even go Instagram live. Who knows? We'll be there. If you're not going there, go hit up my boy Raider Ben. Raider Ben will be live. Raider Ben will be live tomorrow for the game. So go hit him up. One of the best play-by-play guys, man, I know, and he always knows how to make everybody laugh, even through the toughest times over there, man. So make sure to go hit him up. Also, go subscribe to Ern and Twan. Go subscribe to me. We're gonna head over there to Gabe's. All my mods drop the link over there, man. And shout out to you guys, man. And again, I'm gonna leave you with this quote because I think it's very good for recent. I'm gonna put, and I'm gonna start doing quotes every day instead of tough time never lasts, but tough people do. I'm gonna start doing a different quote each time. But here we go. Never change to impress anyone. Who gives a fuck if they hate you? Type of deal. You feel me? So if they don't like you, bro, you must be doing something good, bro. Because the haters are always gonna hate, and the players are always gonna play, man. And you guys are all some great people, man, and players at the end of the day, man. So shout out to you guys, man. Blessings to you guys. Go to Gabe's live. Queen just dropped it again. Right there. Click that link. You'll see all of us over there, man. Hey, until next time, y'all. This was the SC Experience, aka boy Eric, man. And remember, keep the hate out. Bring in the positivity. Just win, baby. Tomorrow I'll be in the building, and we will win tomorrow, man. Let's do it. Take care of business, and have a great night, y'all. Peace out.